Whether it was those hot, uncomfortable summer days or those blistering winters where my body would shiver from under 6 to 7 layers of clothing, you were always there. You watched me play with my cousins, watched me cry tears of fear from watching mice crawl through under the cracks of the stove or from the gap between the wall and the second floor washing machine. You witnessed as I watched the family parties roam on until 5 or 6 in the morning, my family members scurrying out the door with their coats in tow, feeling sick to their stomach, somewhat hungover. I grew by your side until I was 12 years old, and this is where things became strange. See, I was with you for 9/11, and you took care of me during my last 2 surgeries. When we parted ways in 2003, I decided I would come back for you eventually. I made a promise to you, and it was something that meant the world to me. 7 years later, in 2010, I knew that someday we would meet again. I told you stories about how I had fallen in love, and I'd bring my children so they could meet you, and we'd be one big happy family. Unfortunately, the other person didn't seem to like the idea, and he whisked away. He flew away so quickly, it was like watching the fall leaves dropping from the trees. Slowly but surely, he knew he wanted no part in this. 2 summers later, the tables turned and it was your turn to leave me. You told me that it was time we parted ways for good, and that I should share you with strangers. But I didn't want to go, I'd say. You're the only person who knows all of my deepest secrets, who knew why I'd cry at night, who understood why I'd sleep all day long. I felt like I had taken you for granted, and just like that, you were gone. If I could bring you back to me, I'd do all things possible, but I have to remember that you're just a house now, but the house that made me strong. When I returned home, I requested to be driven past you. When we finally came face to face, I barely recognized you. Your outside looked sad, almost as if you missed us. The windows, doors, and stairs sounded like they were screaming at me. I wish you would have kept us. I'm sorry things didn't turn out the way I planned, but I promise to come by and thank you for all you did for me, as much as I can.